Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into some of history's most shocking crimes. From incredible heists to heartbreaking murders, these events changed the world forever. History books are full of stories about daring robberies, shocking murders, and unbelievable acts of violence. These crimes, sometimes carefully planned and sometimes spur of the moment, have captured our imaginations and left a lasting impact on the world. Over the next hour, we'll look closely at 5 of these crimes. We'll learn what happened, who did it, and how it changed things. Get ready to travel back in time with me as we uncover the mysteries behind these shocking crimes. It's 1963 in Buckinghamshire, England. A normal train carrying mail and packages is about to become part of one of history's most famous robberies, the Great Train Robbery. A gang of 15 men secretly plan to rob this train. Their goal, to steal a huge amount of used money, worth about £2.6 million. With a clever plan and some inside information, they stopped the train in a remote spot. They quickly overpowered the train workers and took off with the money, leaving everyone shocked and confused. This daring crime made headlines everywhere and started a huge search for the robbers. Most of them were caught, but the story of the Great Train Robbery is still famous today. It shows how clever both the criminals and the detectives can be. Now let's go to Sarajevo in 1914. It's a sunny summer day, but something terrible is about to happen. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Franz Ferdinand, next in line for the Austro-Hungarian throne, was visiting Sarajevo with his wife Sophie. They didn't know about the danger they were in. A young man named Gavrilo Princip, who was a Bosnian Serb nationalist, shot Franz Ferdinand and Sophie, killing them both. This act of violence, caused by strong nationalistic feelings and political problems, shocked all of Europe. It started a chain reaction that led to World War I. Our next story is about the Zodiac Killer. It's the late 1960s in Northern California. Fear spreads through the San Francisco Bay Area because of a mysterious killer, the Zodiac Killer. This unknown person attacked people, often couples, in quiet places, leaving terror and strange clues behind. The Zodiac Killer sent letters to newspapers taking credit for the murders and making more threats. The letters had coded messages and weird symbols. Even with a huge investigation, the Zodiac Killer was never caught. This mysterious case still fascinates and scares people today. It reminds us that even in peaceful places, bad things can happen. Let's move on to the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist. It's 1990 in Boston. This museum, full of amazing art, became the target of a shocking robbery. 2 thieves dressed as police officers tricked their way into the museum. They tied up the guards and stole 13 pieces of art. These included famous paintings by Rembrandt, Vermeer, Degas, and Manet. The stolen art is worth over $500 million, making it the biggest unsolved art heist ever. Even though detectives have worked hard, the art is still missing. The Gardner Museum heist reminds us that even the most secure places can be robbed. Our final story is about the murder of John Lennon. It's 1980 in New York City. The world was shocked by the death of a music legend and peace activist, John Lennon. One December evening, a troubled fan named Mark David Chapman shot and killed Lennon outside his apartment. The news was devastating for millions of people. Lennon's music, which inspired a generation who wanted peace, was suddenly silenced. His murder was a senseless act of violence against someone who believed in peace. It reminds us how precious life is and how powerful Lennon's message still is. These crimes, all different but equally shocking, show us that people are capable of both good and evil. These events didn't just shock the world, they changed history. They led to new laws, inspired social movements, and left a lasting impact on everyone. Join us next time for more fascinating stories from the past as we explore more crimes, criminals, and how they changed our world.